Hey everybody, so here's another update on my car. I probably just spent about the last 2 hours taping it off, and it's just about ready. As you can see, there's very little of the current colors that are staying, and that's because I'm going for a base look of white overall. The way it was looking is that it was just too patchwork basically, so I need to unify the colors and really doing a lot of looking at X-Wings overall. Is really mostly white with patches here and there of other colors. I'm not going to do the red stripe today, I don't think. Oh, I gotta mask this off still, but I'm pretty close here. Fixing a few problems, like I got some green overspray up here that's going to go away, and let's take a look at it once some basic paint is down. Alright, so we got 2 and in some places 3 coats of white. I just went through 5.5 cans of, let's see what it is here, Rust-Oleum's Clean Metal Primer, Ultimate Finish. It's kind of a white, but it's not a bright white. And overall I'm pretty happy here. I still have a lot more spot colors to put down, obviously. Got to do the red stripes now. I figured no one knows who Blue Squadron was, so may as well go with red. Then I got a few other colors I want to put down, a couple various grays, but they're going to be in really small patches and areas all over the place. Lots of paint drips here and there, especially on the driver's side. I don't know how I managed that. And then this side is just beat up because I've pulled into concrete posts on this side and done all sorts of bang-ups, and it's been interesting. One of the last time I painted this was at least a month or 2 ago, so it was interesting to see how chipped up and dirty the surface can really get, and it's quite significant. I was really surprised. I think that's just a aspect of living here in Los Angeles. So it's getting really dark, so I'm going to pull all this paper off fast, and we'll take a look in a second. Much better now. I like the corner there, and once this gets weathered. So when you're masking off, you never know how good a job you did until you pull the tape, and I clearly screwed up there, but overall it's pretty good. I got rid of all the overspray up here, which I'm happy about, and having the rear views go white is definitely good. I mean, still got a lot of spot colors to do, obviously, and I might even redo the hood at some point, but this is good for now. I went through 5 full cans of that primer white. One thing I'm really happy about and encouraged is that this white here in the middle is the same white that surrounds it. So once this gets weathered up a little and it's sitting in the sun for a while, it's definitely going to change things up. There's another place where I kind of screwed up, but I'll be able to fix this in the next round. That'll be very easy to do. So spot colors, we got the red X-Wing stripes going on at some point. Haven't decided where I'm going to put the tail feathers, I guess, indicating red 1 through 5 or 10 or whatever. But it'll be somewhere in this area, maybe coming off of this corner here, going up, and then a stripe going across. We'll see how that goes. But this is definitely going to look good once it's got some weathering going on. I don't want to touch it too much for a little while now because it's still wet, and obviously one of the problems with masking off of wet paint is that, if I can get it in focus here, you do get occasional blotches such as those spots there. That's the way that goes, and again, that's something that's easily fixed up with a little dash of silver or black, depending on how I want to do it. And this is my old license plate. I used to be thinking I'd paint this green for the prisoner, but I've got a new one coming which is much more Star Wars appropriate. So that'll be probably in January at some point. We'll see how that goes. I might just put the Rebel logo on my gas tank there, just in case no one really gets what's going on. And this side might have a little too much gray, but we'll see how that goes. One of the things I'm going to do is on that lower running board is go alternating black and yellow stripes for like safety space. What else? Lots of paneling to do, I guess. and that'll be the next major phase apart from the spot colors. And for spot colors, I'll be going with some flat light aircraft gray, and definitely the red back there for the stripes. I'm probably done with most of the rest of these colors here, except I'm definitely going to put some silver on. And this reflect, that is going to go in a bunch of different places, so this thing's a lot more noticeable at night, especially on the yellows, probably at the nose and at the tail end, so when I'm going through intersections I'm just that little much more apparent in nighttime traffic. So yeah, once all the rest of this gets to this point, and there's a big white triangle there that I totally forgot to mask off, but I'll hide that. And one of the things I'm liking is that I went really heavy on the paint and the taping a few times, and it's going to show up here. Where's the focus? There we are. But it basically looks like panel lines if it's not coming up on camera. So I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah, that's it for this phase. Hopefully I'll get some weathering in this weekend. See ya.